Everyone has a moment they'd change, a choice that haunts them. This is where you get the chance. My name is Aris Thorn. I invented a machine that lets people go back in time. 5 minutes, one change, that's all. 10 years of guilt. 10 years of reliving a single afternoon. Today we see if the machine can fix it. Dr. Thorn, I'm Maya. I'm here for the trial. I'm ready to go back. Maya, this has never been tested on a human. You might not come back, or worse, you might change something and drown the future. My sister died because I was 5 minutes late. I've relived those minutes every day for a decade. I don't care about worse. Then follow me. Let's see if we can rewrite your story, though some ink is never meant to dry. This is it, the second chance. Exactly 10 years back. 5 minutes, one change. The machine records the ripple. What if I come back to a world where she's alive, but everything else is broken? What if I lose my daughter in the trade? The math says the timeline should stabilize, but Maya, math isn't reality. It doesn't account for the soul of the world. Then let's find out together. No more looking back, no more what ifs. It's time. Last chance to change your mind, Maya. Once I pull this, the ripple begins. You cannot stop it. The humming grows, the air thins. 10 years of history are being unmade in a heartbeat. May God help us both. Another one. How many times must we do this? Every change, just another wave in the ocean. I'm here. I'm actually here. The smell of the rain, the sound of the bus. It's all real again. There I am, oblivious. 5 minutes from the moment that shattered everything. 5 minutes to save Lily. I run. Every step feels like pushing through thick glass. The intersection is just ahead. I can see the lights changing. The silver sedan. It's coming. Lily. She doesn't see it. She's looking at her phone. She's looking at the time. I scream her name until my lungs burn. I throw my body toward the street. Change the moment. Change the world. Then, silence. The world stops. The rain hangs like crystal. A ripple has met a wall. This wasn't in the math. Use them wisely, Maya, or don't. It's all the same to me. Every life that ends because someone couldn't let go. Who are you? The observer smiles. I'm the one who counts. The clock is ticking, Maya. 5 minutes start now. What would you change? And are you ready to pay the price? Last time I stood at the crossroads of my life, 5 minutes to change everything. Now I have to choose between the past I lost and the future I haven't written yet. 4 minutes left. Choose quickly, the observer said. So I chose. I pulled her back. I changed the moment. I saved her. I did it. She's safe. But the observer's voice was like ice. For now, he said. But every moment after this will be different. Are you ready? The world shattered. I was pulled through light, through noise, through 10 years of unmade history. When I opened my eyes, I was back in the chair. Maya, are you still you? The math is shifting. The timeline is fighting the change. Tell me you brought her back. I'm me, Aris. And Lily. Lily is alive. I saw her. I saved her. It worked. The machine actually worked. I walked out into a world that should have been identical. But the air tasted different. The city had a new rhythm, a new weight. I checked my phone. There she was. Not a memory, but a reality. Grown up. Happy. 10 years of life I never got to see. Until now. My apartment was a stranger's home. Different chairs, different paint, but Lily's face was everywhere. This was what I wanted, wasn't it? Then I saw it. The space on the nightstand, the photo that had been my anchor for 7 years, was gone. My daughter's photo. I searched every drawer, every corner, no toys, no drawings on the fridge. No evidence she ever existed, no proof I was ever a mother. I dialed her number, the one I knew by heart. The number you have dialed is not in service. My heart stopped. She wasn't just gone. She never was. No, this wasn't the trade. I saved one life. Why did it cost me another? Why did it cost me everything? You saved your sister, he said, his voice a whisper from the shadows. But to do that, you were 5 minutes later, meeting your husband. Those 5 minutes changed everything. You never met him. You never married. Your daughter. She doesn't exist in this timeline. That's not fair, I screamed at the ghost in my living room, but he just looked at me with those cold, sad eyes. Fairness doesn't exist. Only choices. 2 lives. One saved, one erased. The weight of it was drowning me. I had my sister back, but I had lost my soul. "Can I go back? Can I undo it?" I begged. "I'll take the car accident. I'll take the guilt. Just give me my daughter back." "You had your one chance. That's the rule." He hesitated. "But there is one way. It requires someone else to use their chance to undo yours." The doorbell rang. A sound from a world that shouldn't be. I froze, my heart hammering against my ribs. Who could be at the door? "Maya, I've been trying to reach you all day." It was Lily. Her voice was real. Her breath was warm. "Are you okay? Why are you crying?" I pulled her into a hug. Desperate. Broken. "I missed you," I whispered. 2 lives. 1 choice. The ripple continues. Last time I learned that every choice has a price. I saved my sister. I lost my daughter. Now I have to live in a world where half my life never happened. The days are silent. My apartment is full of Lily's things, but it feels like a museum of a life I didn't live. I'm a ghost in my own kitchen. Lily tries. She's been here every day. "You've been like this for a week," she says. "Talk to me, Maya." "Do you ever feel like something's missing, Lily? Like there's a hole in your life you can't explain? Like you're walking around a ghost of yourself?" She doesn't understand. She can't. "I feel like my sister is scaring me," she whispers. "That's what I feel." "I'm sorry, I missed you. Even though you're right here. Even though I just saw you. I missed you for 10 years. I cling to her. She's the reason I did it. She's the proof of my choice. But every time I hold her, I feel the weight of the daughter I traded away. And then I see him outside watching. He's always there, writing in that notebook, counting the seconds I stole. He doesn't hide. He wants me to know he's there. A nod, a ghost. And then he's gone, leaving only the questions. I can't live like this, not with him watching. I need to go out, Lily. I'll be back. I need to know who he is. I burst back into the clinic, back to the man who gave me the choice. Aris looks at me like I'm a ghost. Maybe I am. "Maya, why are you back here? The machine is cooling down. You shouldn't be here." "The observer, Aris. Who is he?" "He's watching me. He was at my apartment. He knows what I did. He knows what I lost." "I don't know what you're talking about, Maya. The machine is a closed system. There is no observer. You're hallucinating the ripple." The door opens again. Another soul looking for a way out. Elias Vaux. Sharp suit, tired eyes. A man who has everything and wants none of it. "Mr. Vaux, you're early. Please sit down. We were just discussing the side effects of hope. We were partners, brothers. We had a dream in a garage full of junk. Then the money came, and the choice that came with it. The investor offered me a deal, millions. But only if I cut Marcus out. Only if I took the future for myself and left him in the past. I took the money. I signed his name away. Marcus disappeared that night. I never saw him again. My empire is built on his ghost. I'm rich now, the most successful man in this city, and I'd trade every cent, every building to go back to that garage and say no. Do you know what it costs, Mr. Vaux? Changing the past isn't a gift. It's a trade. You save a friend, but you lose a world. I don't care about the cost, Elias said. I just want my friend back. I'm ready to pay, but some debts can't be settled in cash. Last time, Elias went back to fix his past, but he landed in mine. He thought he was fixing a mistake, but he was weaving a web, and now we're both caught in it. This is it. 10 years ago. The air feels heavy, like walking through water. I can see the building, the place where I threw it all away. Then I saw her, Maya, the woman from the clinic. She was right there, 5 minutes from the moment that defined her life. One word from me could have saved her daughter. She told me not to interfere. She warned me of the price. So I let her pass. I let her walk into the storm. I had my own ghosts to chase. Interesting choice, he whispered. His voice was the only thing that felt real. Most would have reached out. You just passed a test you didn't know you were taking. I found Marcus. He was waiting for the deal that would destroy us. I grabbed him. I told him the truth. That money wasn't worth the man I'd have to become. He believed me. We walked out of that building, leaving the millions behind. My friendship was intact. The betrayal was unwritten. I had won, or so I thought. The machine hummed, pulling me back to the present. The air grew thin, the light blinded me, and then silence. I was back. I was home. Elias, can you hear me? He opened his eyes and laughed. I did it, Aris. Marcus is alive. We're still brothers. I fixed it. But then it hit me. A wave of memories that shouldn't exist. 2 childhoods, 2 sisters, 2 lives colliding inside my skull like glass. Something was horribly wrong. Elias changed his past, the observer said. But when he passed you on that street, a thread connected. Your timelines are now linked. You're bound now. Every time he changes a second, you feel the ripple. Every time you shift a moment, he feels the weight. 2 regretful souls, tied by a moment you never shared. I didn't mean to, Elias cried. I just walked past her. But the observer just looked at him with those sad, hollow eyes. Intent doesn't matter. Only action. I checked my phone again. The photo was there. My daughter. She exists in this new world, but she's older. She has a different name. And she's not mine anymore. She's back. But she doesn't know me. She never knew me. I saved my sister, and I got my daughter back, only to watch her love a mother who isn't me. That's the trade. Can we undo this? Elias begged. Can we untangle the web? The observer paused. There is one way, but it requires someone who hasn't used their chance yet. We both looked at him. The man who built the door. The man who watched us all walk through it. What is your regret, Aris? What did you build this machine to fix? Aris's hand trembled over the switch. I know what I have to do, he whispered. Forgive me. The ripple was just beginning. Last time I watched others change their pasts. Now it's my turn, but my regret is the reason this machine exists. I had a wife, Ilara. She was everything, but 30 years ago I was just a boy with a brilliant mind and no sense of time. You're never home, she said. You're obsessed with this machine. I'm alone, Aris. But I just told her to wait. Just a few more months. I can't wait anymore. She walked out. I didn't follow. I chose the work. I chose the future over the present. The call came days later. An accident. She died alone. I never said goodbye. I finished the machine, but she never knew why I built it. I built it for her. She had a regret too, a lost friend. I wanted to give her the chance to go back. Instead, I became the one who needed it. You built a machine to help her with her regret, Elias said. But you were so focused on building it, you lost her. He was right. Finally, the voice came from the door, the observer. I've been waiting for this. You knew I'd end up here, didn't you? Yours is the oldest regret, he said. But warn them, Aris. If you go back and choose her, you might never build the machine. Maya realized it first. If the machine doesn't exist, we never changed our pasts. Marcus would be dead. My sister would be dead. I know what I'm risking. You'll exist, just differently. You might not remember me, but you'll have each other. The lights flared. The hum became a roar. I closed my eyes and fell backward into the 30 years I wasted. There she was. Ilara. Aris, we need to talk, she said. I could have stopped myself. I could have told young Aris to work harder. Instead, I walked to her. Ilara, I said. I'm sorry I never said this before, but you were right. The machine could wait. You couldn't. The world shimmered. Young Aris looked up, sensing the shift. But it was too late. I had made my choice. I chose her. The hum died. The light faded. Maya and Elias stood in the silence. The timeline had shifted, but the machine was still there. Then the door opened. A figure entered, not Aris. Hello, she said. I'm looking for my husband. He said I'd find him here. Your husband? Maya asked. Ilara smiled. Aris Thorn. He built this place. He saved me, you know, a long time ago. Maya and Elias stared at each other. The creator was gone. He traded his existence for hers. But his machine, his legacy, Remains. The creator is gone, but his machine remains, to be continued. Last time, the creator of the machine used his own invention. Now he's gone, and his wife is here, and we have to figure out what happens next. Ilara sat there like she'd always been part of the room. "Please sit," she said. "You look confused." We were beyond confused. We were looking at a miracle. "One moment I was young," she told us. The next, an older Aris appeared. He told me he loved me. He told me to wait. And she did. She waited 30 years for a moment that hadn't happened yet. "He traded places with you," Elias whispered. "He stayed in the past so you could have a future." Aris was always a fool. A brilliant, wonderful fool. "He's not gone," a voice said from the corner. The observer. "He's waiting." I spun around. "Who are you?" I demanded. "You've been watching us this whole time." "I am the one who counts," he replied calmly. "Every choice, every ripple. Your choices alone, Maya, affected 47 lives. Aris touched everyone." "I am not a god," the observer said with a heavy sadness. "I am the first person who used the second chance, and I've been counting the consequences ever since. I'll never stop." "But you three are different," he said. "Your ripples intertwined. I will give you one chance. Together. You can go back and witness the moment Aris made his choice." We went back. We were invisible, ghosts in Aris's memory. We watched as he told her the machine could wait. We saw the moment he saved her life by losing his own. Young Aris stood there, sensing something. "Thank you," he whispered to the empty air. "I'll find her. I won't make your mistakes." The cycle was finally broken. We were pulled back. The observer waited. "He's happy," Ilara said. "The young Aris, he'll find me. And the old Aris, he's everywhere now. Part of the timeline." "What about our changes?" I asked. The observer smiled. "You live with them. You don't get to undo everything. You move forward, carrying what you've learned." My phone buzzed. A message from the daughter I lost. "Thinking of you today. Love, Mom. In some small way, in some other world, she remembers. And that's enough." Elias's phone rang too. "Marcus." "Hey, old friend. Dinner tonight?" Elias laughed. "I'd love that." For the first time, his success didn't feel empty. It felt shared. Ilara stood up. "I have a husband to find," she said. "A life to live." She walked out into the sun, a woman 30 years out of time and perfectly on schedule. The observer sat alone. He pulled out his notebook and made a final entry. Case 1, resolved. Case 2, resolved. Case 3, resolved. All moving forward. Counting continues. He looked up, directly at me, directly at you. "What would you change?" he whispered. The clock ticked one last time. The creator is gone, but his machine remains. The end.